lot of people say this is the GE budget. They say that all these goodies are being being dispersed during at this time. When we are closing, we are nearing the general election.
First, perhaps I should start with the last point about whether this is a GE budget or election budget. It's something which is a very easy comment people would make, because this is indeed the last budget before the GE, because the GE has to be held by February next year. So, as a factual matter, this budget is the last budget before the GE. If it is also a GE budget or an election budget, then that is simply because this is a budget that once again is not just focused on the short term, once again is not just focused on providing handouts so that everyone can be happy in the short term, but is a budget that is fundamentally about the long term. How can we improve incomes 10 years from now? How can we help the lower income group upgrade, reskill, and get a better life 10 years from now? How can we help our elderly, which is not a major immediate problem, but is a major challenge for 10 years from now? How can we help a new generation of young kids going through our kindergartens and childcare centers to grow up with a zest for life? These are not immediate challenges, and in most countries, well, maybe I shouldn't mention which countries, but in most countries, even those not so far from us, many of the larger Asian countries, in fact, it is rare for governments on the eve or during an election year to be putting aside money, first, to pay back past reserves, second, putting it for results that will only show up 5, 10, 15 years from now, in some cases even further down the road. So if it is an election budget, it's because it's a budget of a government that is thinking in the long-term interests of its people, and that is the flag we are nailing to our mast. That is the flag we are nailing to our mast. That let's keep preparing our people for the long term and doing the best we can for a better life over time, not just to spend all the money now.